Gautam Adani. Dutch investment firm Prosus has marked down its entire investment in embattled edtech company Byju to zero, citing a significant decrease in value for equity investors. Prosus currently holds 9.6% stake in the company, and the development comes amidst the Prosus-led group of investors calling for an ouster of the current management and challenging its rights issue. Ritu joins us now with more on these developments. Ritu, Prosus now writing down its investment in Byju, and this, of course, follows other investors doing the same.
Yes, it does, and it's been process. We've seen Prosus, over the course of the last year or so, bringing down the value of its investment. And now Prosus, which is the largest external investor, by the way, in Byju, has written down the value of its 9.6% stake in the company down to zero. And it cited a significant decrease in value for equity investors while doing so. Now, over the course of the last 5 years, Prosus had invested about $536 million into Byju across multiple rounds. And in its latest annual report, it said that it recorded a fair value loss of $493 million on account of this investment that it has made. Now, a Prosus spokesperson told us that the write-down was primarily because Byju had, and I quote, inadequate information on the company's financial health, liabilities and future outlook, end of quote, that it provided to Prosus. Now, Prosus's move follows BlackRock, which is the world's largest asset manager, also recently writing down its stake in Byju to zero. The move also comes amid a group of investors led by Prosus seeking to oust Byju Ravindran and co-founder Divya Gokulnath from the company, changing the management, revamping the board. These investors have also challenged Byju's recently concluded $200 million rights issue in court, and the company cannot really use these funds until the courts dispose of the matter. Byju is also facing an acute financial crunch. It has had to resort to layoffs, not so, in the distant past, and it is entangled in multiple legal disputes, including bankruptcy pleas that it is facing from several of its creditors across courts. Byju is also in the middle of all of this, seeing an exodus of the senior management, the board members in the past year as well, including from the Prosus representative because of governance and other concerns. And it is amid all of this turbulence that you now have investors like BlackRock and more recently Prosus writing down their investments to zero in what was once the most celebrated edtech company that was at its peak, valued at $22 billion. Now its value being written down to zero.
Well, what a cautionary tale it's turning out to be there as far as Byju is concerned. Ritu, many thanks for joining us. We will head into a break, but up next...